If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please consider hitting the like button. It really does help the video out, even if I don't deserve it because I'm terrible at video games. And if you want to follow me on Twitter for absolutely no reason, the link for that is down below. If you do need any coins, head over to u7buystore.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a discount. The link is in the description. What's going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. This is kind of going to follow on from a video that I made a few days ago with regards to, what cards I was buying and what cards I was investing in. If you followed that and you want my advice again, not that I'm an expert in this by any means, but I'm just going to tell you exactly what I'm doing so that you can follow it if you want to. Mark Bartra was the card that we bought. I bought around 500,000 coins worth of Mark Bartra, which sounds like a lot, but it actually isn't that many. It's about 2 pages on the transfer list full. Either way, I was buying him for between 17,500 and 18,000 coins. If you look now, we're going to and search for 22k. There's one there, but obviously that's going to insta-sell. So if you go and have a look at 22,250, again, there's that one that's going to insta-sell. 22,500, there it is. So they're at the 59th minute. All of these will sell within the next minute or less, right? So 22,500 coins, which is pretty good. And again, they've all gone. So 22,750. 23,000 coins, there it is. So 23,000 coins is the limit right now. I would imagine that these have already sold because you jumped straight from the 4th to the 59th. So it's probably a glitch where those were available before 6, but now they've gone. So you're up to 23,000. What realistically, to find the biting point, if you will, you need to find... Again, they might have already gone. Yeah, see, they're all selling for 23,000. Every single one of them is sold for 23k. So I'm guessing maybe they're up to about 24,000 and... Not quite. I don't know, really. It is so difficult to tell because, look, I mean, it's just messed up. It goes from 6 to 59, so who knows? I have absolutely no idea how much, at the moment, this Mark Bartra card is selling for. My whole point, though, is that if you followed my advice in buying Mark Bartra, there you go. So 23,500, he's not really selling. So 23,000-ish you can sell him for if you want to. If you followed my advice and bought into Mark Bartra, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, you've made a video about it now. If everyone buys Mark Bartra, you can't make money on Mark Bartra. Yes, you can, because there are far, far too many people buying informs right now compared to the supply. And it's just the way that it is, and it's the way that it always goes when it comes to these SBCs. And the SBC in question, of course, that came out at 6 o'clock, that made Mark Bartra go from an 18,000 coin card to a 23,000 coin card, is all the way at the back. We'll talk about a couple of other cards in just a second, but there it is. It is the campaign bag player pick. I hate this with a passion. It's horrible. I don't like it at all. Ones to watch, mainly all duds. Adidas numbers up, don't really care about any of them. Road to the final, headliners, or fantasy foot team 2 players. I suppose the only positive there is, didn't they just release a new batch of Road to the Final cards? So Depay and Thiago and stuff like that. I think they just came out again, so technically that would count as a road to the final. And then, of course, Foot Fantasy Team 2 players, the ones that are currently in packs, Team 2. I kind of thought that they would include Team 1 as well, though. I don't really care, like I said, because I'm not doing it, but I kind of thought that they would. The requirements for this is an 84 rated team, but 2 informs, which is beautiful, because that is what sharply raises the price. Raises the price? It makes the price go up, basically. English isn't my first language, let it go. That's the good thing about this. The only annoying thing about this SBC is it's not as enticing as I would hope it would be. On Thursday, I hope, fingers crossed, they will release this again. And that is the day to sell, in my opinion, because they will be slightly inflated now for the next 2 days. I don't think 85s will drop below 20k, and if they do, it won't be much below 20k. And then at 6 PM on Thursday, when they drop another campaign bag player pick, then it will go up to about 25k consistently, at least for that hour or so, and then you will be able to sell those cards. Obviously, if EA drop other players that require informs, they could go even higher again, and that has happened. I can't remember what player. I mentioned it in a video. It was quite a while ago now. It might have even been around Team of the Year time. I was selling 80, it was under, that was it, from Marseille. I was selling him, he was 84 rated for like 24, 25k. And obviously 85 rated cards were even higher again. We're talking 28, 30,000 coins a card, which was mental. obviously informs. Now, what else do they release? Osimhen, I think he came out today. I don't think it was yesterday. I'm not sure. But this is a decent little card. It's not one of those that I think everyone needs to rush out and do, because obviously he's only got a 3-star skill moves, which is a little bit irritating. But, you know, aside from that, it's decent. The balance is a little low. But apart from that, obviously, it's a card you can have fun with. The annoying thing about this is that he had an inform last week, I think, or the week before, 85 rated. So if you bought that, you've kind of lost out because now they've released this. He's not expensive, though. The only irritating thing about it is that it needs an inform, which kind of works into the Bartra investment, but at the same time, if you want to complete it, it's a little bit irritating. But an 82 rated team for him, that's pretty fair. I like that a lot. Big fan. Player picks dropped yesterday. I've done a few. I've got a couple of 86s, but nothing major. I didn't record them because they weren't particularly very good. The icon is there, of course, and I think that's pretty much about it. So if you're following me and you want my advice when it comes to the informs, I would not sell yet. Obviously, you sell when you want and you sell when you are happy to take whatever profit you're happy to take. But for me, I'm going to wait till Thursday. The problem with that is if they don't drop anything Thursday that requires informs, then yeah, obviously it's been a fail and I'm not going to get to sell them. But I don't play this game anywhere near as often as I would imagine the majority of you play it. So if you're desperate for coins and you've tied up a lot of them in Bartra or wherever other inform that you've bought, maybe the Pellegrinis or something, then obviously I would sell when I was happy to take whatever profit I wanted to. So for example, if right now I was desperate for those coins and I wanted to go buy an icon or a player that was in the current team, like the Foot Fantasy Foot, whatever it's called, team, and I was desperate to buy him and I needed another 200k, then yeah, I would release some of the equity, if you will, in Bartra, because you could easily get, okay, now they've dropped down to 23, but obviously I've had about 20 minutes worth of time to be able to sell them. I could have sold them for 23, possibly 24 at a push when 6 o'clock first hit. So I could have taken my sort of 5k profit there if I wanted to, but I am going to be a little bit greedy and I'm going to wait until Thursday. If you've jumped in on Bartra or any other inform with me, let me know, and let me know whether you've sold already or you're going to hold out till Thursday. If on Thursday they don't drop anything, I do apologise, but it's a gamble I took last week and it paid off, so I'm really hoping that that gamble will pay off this week. If you have enjoyed this video, whatever the hell it was, do me a favour and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course. And until the next time, goodbye.